just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Man in motion left, Mingo. Well, here's a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it on play action. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. Down the left sideline. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone. This time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it will be second down.
Brings up second and goal. At the Cowboys' 9-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with sack back at the 16-yard line. Getting home that time to Marby and Overshown.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
And the Falcons say they have it, they do.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Robinson is going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Penix working out of the gun here. And this is going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
That's good for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
70, 18, right here. Check.
To throw, it's Milton. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Cowboys at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. You talk about this Falcon defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get out of roll or chip away at their time.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Let's go now. Mustang night kick.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Bennett's going to sneak it. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down. Robinson up the middle. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never were crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now Penix. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Bennett's going to sneak it, and he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting it. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to add on to that lead. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now Milton. To the right side and complete to Thomas. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Milton now to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. Inside the 10. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Cowboys nothing.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Looking to put a drive together.
Roll, Stephanie! Panther 60, Panther 60.
The drive starts with a run by Blue. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Come on. Ready.
To throw is Milton. Looking long for Thomas. He's got it with the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from Tennessee. And he's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
True knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Milton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing is Milton. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Warriors set 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brian Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are back within a score. And right there, that fade route, that can be tough to stop.
If you've got the proper matchup and you've got a wide receiver who knows how to go up and get the football, the fade is really, really...
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Milton. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons' 42-yard line.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Milton. And he fires one incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Come on.
36-yard line.
Now a toss, left side, it's Blue. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They go again with Blue. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Milton. Touchdown! C.D. Lamb from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive could also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Milton. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And he missed it. That was neither far enough, it wasn't even on target. It's set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because...
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 57 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's a give left side, Blue with it. They'll get this down to the 21 just on the edge of the red zone.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's blocked out just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. And quickly they get to the line.
Brought down back at the 4-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
From the gun on 3rd down. Milton toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Koo knocks this one through the post. Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 19, 18.
Looking to throw. Milton looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. With Lion. Hurt.
They run for it. Here's Boone. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Milton will find Lamb. That's complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Milton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 more. On the return, and it will be Falcon football. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now 2nd and 4.
Second down at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. He completes this one to Mingo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st down, Falcons.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcons' first down.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man is Mingo. Complete. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This to potentially send us to overtime. The kick by Bass is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Drop all 80. Hey, check that. Three.
They begin with a carry for Blue. That is going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Ready?
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Hurt. 60 Bobcat. Now go. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Cat. 18, 5 here. Go.
Looking to throw. Milton. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Off play action. Milton. He's going to take another shot here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old old school, guys. They're like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, a fumble return. You can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it. Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. Now comes the Cowboys punter. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Bust through the tackle. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that
poses.
And bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. Start
like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Cold plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a D. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. Wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything. I don't know what's
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visiting sideline, that's Dan Quinn, coach of the Commanders. His side running out of time for a turnaround after this 1-5 start to the season. Facing off against him, that's the head coach of the Cowboys. These guys took it to overtime last week, but had to settle for that tie.
Youngwei Koo set to kick off. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you. This is Youngwei Koo to do the honors. And off we go from AT&T. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Hey! Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gain of 14. First down, Washington.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. One of the tight ends motioning left. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion, out of the slot. Play fake here, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Daniels. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. The Cowboys have it as he records the first interception of his young career. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by one of the strongest throwers in the game and a great athlete as well from Tennessee, Joe Milton.
Okay, you know what Joe is? Joe is like that closer that comes into the game just throwing absolute fire, 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. His ability to develop the off-speed and the touch can be a big part of his NFL development over the years to come.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Alert! Alert!
A 3rd down run with Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd down and
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First and 10.
Again, it's Blue. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
7-3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Cowboy 80! 65 catch! 65!
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Quick slant, taken in by Ferguson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
19 Lions!
Here's 2nd and 2. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Let's go now, third.
He gets the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Now Milton to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. First and 10 now from the 30. Start the drive with blue. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We'll get an injury timeout here, and thousands throughout the stadium hold their breath. C.D. Lamb, the player, shaken up after that one. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Come on, 65, Jack. Hey, Trash. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, Milton finds the in route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Cowboys.
Up the middle, blue. Going good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 40 on 2nd down. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Touchdown, Dallas! Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Out left, Lamb makes the ground. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Milton back to throw. And he's got it, but didn't stay in bounds. Oh, hold on. There's a flag on the field, though. Let's listen. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
Hold it ready.
Running it after the penalty. Shoots one defender. They get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys.
Okay, ready?
With 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing now, Milton. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. It is caught at the 20. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Check, smash. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're going play action. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. With early results hold here today, partner, it would appear that this guy's in store for a busy game. They've already made it a priority going his way.
They always want to get a guy this talented the ball early, right? Just get him in confidence, get him in rhythm. But this game lines up well against this defense, who right now has got no answers for his game.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime.
Okay, break. Mustang 19.
Milton now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Trey Amos on the coverage.
Here we go. Stop. 19 strike. 9. Press all 80.
Back now, pressure on its way. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
10 yards to go.
60 bucks.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Running to the right. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Blue. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and long for him here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets fought. receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. Almost 7 yards. Brings up second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down.
70. 18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Panther 6, check smash, check smash. 18, Rattler, 18.
Milton. It is caught left side. And he's taken down at the 30.
First and 10.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. In boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Ready? Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Come on. 19, Warriors, 17. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Milton. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the fourth.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Grab check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Here's Milton. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Pass caught at the 9-yard line. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Bronk, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. On that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Okay, break. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
First down, it's Blue. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Commanders are going to hit back me now. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They're going to pass it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals.
On outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, where y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weed 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping, it's hot. These coming in the club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need, if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, show to tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me the dough. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, ain't